We were waiting for Sally to wake up.
Yeah.
She was sleeping on her end of the other couch over there. Hey, you guys, welcome to Loving It on Keto with Harry, Wendy, and Miss Little Sally today. You guys, it's that time again. It is time for a brand new challenge, and we have the March into Weight Loss Challenge for 2022. Yes, we do. Here's your copy. You can share with Sally.
There you go, Sal.
Yes, indeed you can. And here are the Loving It on Keto Challenge do's and don'ts for the fasting and regular keto days, because we're going to need
what you want to watch
2 sheets today. So you guys, this challenge is going to start on Tuesday, which is March 1st. So Monday is going to be a regular BBBE day. And then we are going to march right into March 1st for our weight loss. Now, I took the best of all of the challenges that worked for Harry and I.
Yes, we talked about this.
And put it into this challenge. Hopefully, this is something you'd like to join with us. One thing I want to stress is Tuesday morning, get up, weigh yourself, take your measurements if you're going to do the challenge with us, and write it down so that you have all that information so you can see where you are from the beginning of the challenge to the end of the challenge. So let's get going. Monday, this first Monday is the end of February. So we're starting the challenge on March 1st, which is Tuesday. Okay? It's going to be, Tuesday, March 1st, is going to be an 18-hour fast day or a 16-hour eating window. So what that means is you, from the time you stop eating your last bite of food the day before, at dinner, at the end of dinner, until you break your fast the following days, there needs to be at least 18 hours. The good news is you're sleeping in there, right? You're going to be sleeping for 8 hours, so that's the good news. You want to have, when you start eating on the 1st, 6 hours in which you can eat your foods. You can break it into one meal a day, an OMAD day. You can break it into 2 meals a day. You can break it into 3 meals a day. You can break it into 3 meals and a snack, as long as you stick to a 6-hour eating window.
Well, that's easy.
Yes, it is.
That's easy.
And you get to eat clean, whole foods using your macros. Your macros are the amount of protein you want to eat, and keep it high protein. The amount of carbs, I suggest we are doing 20 total carbs.
Right.
And then your fats that you choose to eat for the calories you need for you per day.
Got it.
And then move your body. That means you can ride your bike if your bike ever gets put together and out of your living room and out of a box like mine.
I'm going to make the stupid thing.
Or you can walk, or you can do exercises, you can swim, whatever you like to do, but get up, move your body. If you're chair bound, do some non-bearing weight lifting.
Yes.
Lift your legs, move your arms, do those things.
That's what I've been doing.
Now, every single Tuesday is going to be the exact same thing. Every single Tuesday. For Wednesday, we are doing a BBBE day. You can have all the fowl, fish, shellfish, eggs, lean pork, eggs, BBB, and you can add 1 protein powder. And I say protein powder instead of keto chow because if you're making the BBBE bread and you don't have keto chow, can't use keto chow, you can use a scoop of the protein powder or powdered bone broth that you've been using to make that bread. And all the Wednesdays are the same. All of them. All the Wednesdays. Now, Thursdays are going to be another 18-hour fast day or 6-hour eating window. Eat clean, whole keto foods. Use your macros, move your body. For Fridays are going to be lean meat, high protein days. Limit your added fat and it's a no dairy day. No dairy, folks. No dairy in your cream, no dairy coffee, no cheese, no cream cheese. It's a lean, high protein priority day. Maximum total grams of carbs are 10. Maximum total grams of fat are 30. Make sure you are eating at least a minimum of your lean body mass weight in protein. So, what is your lean body mass weight, you ask? If you're brand new, go to our description below, click on our website, and we have a lean mass calculator little video tutorial. We have the actual calculator, and it will calculate your lean body mass.
It's not hard at all.
It's super easy.
Once you see the video, you go, oh.
You punch in male or female, you change it to pounds, imperial weight or metric weight. You punch in your height, and it gives you, and your weight, and it tells you how many grams per pound of lean body mass you should be eating a minimum. I need to eat minimum 120 grams of protein a day. Harry needs to eat a minimum of 133. Now, you guys can go up as high as you want. The higher the better.
Yeah.
Lean protein.
I found 155 does it for me.
Yeah.
It really does.
So that's how that works. Now, Saturday, what is Saturday? Saturday is another BBBE day. It's fowl, fish, shellfish, eggs. You can have BBBE bread, and you can add 1 protein powder a day and take a walk. And all Saturdays are the same. Now, for Sunday.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll bring it up after you're done.
Because I don't want to lose track and lose a day.
I got it.
Sunday. Sunday is a 16-hour fast day or an 8-hour eating window. And that means from the time you eat your last bite of food the day before, you want to have 16 hours go by before you take your next bite of food the next day. And then you have 8 hours to eat in. In that 8 hours, you can eat 1 meal, you can eat 2 meals, you can eat 3 meals, you can have 3 meals and a snack as long as you are in an 8-hour window. When you take your last bite of food, it should be 8 hours total from the time you started eating till the time you stop. You can eat, also this is a refuel your body day. You can eat a higher end of your macros, but eat clean, whole keto foods today. So in other words, you can add 100 to 200 more calories. You can eat richer foods. You can have more cheese that day. You can have more vegetables that day. You can have a richer cut of meats that day. We're refueling our body from the fasting and from the BBBE days and the lean protein days that we did for that week.
Right.
That's what that means. We like to add 100 or 200 calories. That's the day we would go out and enjoy something at a restaurant, eat a little bit, dip my lobster in some more butter, those kinds of things.
When is that?
That's Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's today.
And then you guys for Monday, because remember we started on a Tuesday, last but not least, Sunday is another lean meat, high protein day. Limit your added fat, no dairy day. Maximum total carbs are 10 grams of carbs. Maximum total grams of fat is 30, and take a walk. So we're going from that rich, refuel body day down to a lean meat, high protein day the next.
Right.
So I've got it so that we go, Sunday is that rich, refuel your body, eat higher end of your macros, add a couple hundred more calories. The next day, boom, it's a lean meat day.
Got it.
You're limiting that fat. You're not eating any dairy. So you're utilizing the food you ate from the day before, any leftover, any residual. You're burning all that up. And then you hit the next day.
I'm liking that.
Right. The next day then is just an 18-hour fast, and then you eat your regular keto foods that you like to eat that work for you and your body. If it's more ketovore, if it's carnivore, you can do that on this protocol. Then the next day is a BBBE day, right? So it goes on and on and on. So every day is something different. We have 2 lean, high protein days where you're limiting your fat and adding no dairy.
Wait a minute. That would be what days?
That would be Mondays and Fridays.
And Fridays, right?
Now, Wednesdays and Saturdays are BBBE days.
Can't you treat them? This is just me asking a question. Can you treat those like a carnivore day?
I just said you could be carnivore, ketovore, or keto.
Just asking. I'm
yes,
just asking.
No, a BBBE day is just that.
Yeah.
It is beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. You can have all of the remnants.
Think of it as a carnivore day.
Yes, it's more a carnivore day. Yes, it is.
That's how I'm going to look at it because I can deal with it easier that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So I'm just going to look at that as a carnivore day.
Do you want me to put carnivore day there? I can. Do you want it to be a BBBE or carnivore day?
Yeah, why don't you do that? So they say.
Here's my change. And you guys will get a copy, and Harry will show the corrected one across here per day.
Oh, of course.
So it's going to be a BBBE or carnivore day on Wednesdays, and a BBBE or carnivore day on Saturdays.
I'm all for that.
Sunday.
Saturday's a good day for barbecues.
There you go. You're right. Saturday. Then Sunday is the only refuel day you have where you're eating a higher end of your macros. Mm-hmm. You're eating clean, whole keto foods today, and you're moving your body. Then we have 2 lean days, which is Monday and Friday. And then 2 18-hour days, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays. You guys, I think this is going to work out really, really well.
I think I like this.
And for those of you who want to know...
You did a good job on this.
Thank you. I have a Loving It on Keto challenge do's and don'ts for fasting and regular keto days sheet right here.
I'll put it up right here. And I'll have the download, of course, so you guys can download it.
It's taken from the End Your Carb Confusion, Dr. Eric Westman, Amy Berger. It's also taken from his page 4, his original page 4. So during fasting days, and I've modified 2 things in here. During the fasting, we ask that you drink black coffee, black or green plain tea, plain water, sparkling or still only. We don't want you to even use a sweetener of any kind. Yes, you can. Can I say something?
You guys, look, I love Arbuckle's coffee for those. I like drinking Arbuckle's coffee black. For some reason, that coffee does it for me black. If you want to try that out, you can go to our website, and I have it listed there, so you guys can find it really easy.
It's in the Loving It on Keto Amazon store site.
Yeah, so go to below and check it out. Because I'm telling you what, if you can get into that, okay, you got it made. It works great. It works great for me, and I've talked to a couple other people that really like it too. So
then I have on number 2, it's stevia, monk fruit, erythritol sweeteners.
You mean
Harry? I'm on the no.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong paper.
And I have to correct the numbers.
I'm too excited because it means I get to have stuff that I like. This last month has been been hard. Oh, go ahead.
The BBBE challenge all month long was very hard for us, and it did not work well for us. And I don't know if that was because we were coming off being sick, and our bodies needed a different things for refueling our body, or what.
But this has affected the hair.
Yes, it has. Anyway, let's get on to the challenge. Number 2, the sweeteners that are preferred are the more natural ones, which are stevia, monk fruit, erythritol. If you have one that you like that works for you, such as sucralose or any of those other sweeteners, then please use them. Yeah. This is for Harry and I. We're going to stick to stevia, monk fruit, and erythritol, on occasion sucralose. Sucralose, liquid sucralose. Yeah. Does not bother Harry or I.
Yeah, but I tend to like the
Yes.
other sweeteners you have, or more.
Now, all the meats, you can have the red meat, pork, wild game, fish, shellfish, poultry, and eggs. Here is for regular keto days, leafy greens up to 2 cups per day. Up to. You do not have to eat them if you don't want to. If you're carnivore or ketovore, you do not have to. But please do not go over a total of 2 cups of leafy greens per day. Also, you're allowed to have non-starchy veggies on your keto days. You can have up to 1 cup raw or half cup cooked vegetables per day. You do not have to have them, but if you eat them, you need to limit them. 1 cup raw, half cup cooked per day. And those are the vegetables such as broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, zucchini, celery, cucumber, radish, string beans, etc. There are extensive keto foods lists that tell you what the non-starchy vegetables are. And use sparingly the following: onions, whole onions, garlic, tomatoes, because they have more carbs. Make sure you are listing the carbs specifically for onions, garlics, and tomatoes, because you are going to add up the carbs very quickly when you use it. Now, you can have cheese, and that's soft or hard cheese.
Yay!
Any of the cheeses, any of them, but
Sorry.
we're asking you to please only use up to a maximum of 2 ounces of cheese per day.
That's
2
okay.
ounces. So that's a little bit.
I can do that.
That's a little flavor for you to
That's all I
have
want.
extra. That's that little creamy, chewy, delicious
Yes.
smear on goodness on top of your foods. Okay?
Hey, can I?
Now.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, let me go through the list.
I am.
Hold your questions till the end. And if
Okay.
I haven't answered them by then, then you can ask.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Number 6, dairy and non-dairy fats. You can have up to, you do not have to have it, but up to 2 tablespoons total per day. Which means if you're going to use half and half, you can have 2 tablespoons. If you're going to use heavy cream, you can have 2 tablespoons. If you're going to have sour cream, nut butter, keto creamer, nut milks, it's 2 tablespoons, period. That's it. End of story. Not a splash every time you drink your coffee. We're going to start measuring. And I would do those in teaspoons if you want some in every single cup and you have more than 3 a day. Because you only get 2 tablespoons. 2 or 6 teaspoons a day, Harry.
I'm listening.
Yeah, well, you splash coconut milk in your coffee. You need to start measuring them. Now, salad dressings and any added oils for like dressings or cooking or anything like that, you can have up to a total of 2 tablespoons per day. And that's avocado oil, that's olive oil, that's coconut oil, that's salad dressing. That is salad dressing that is less than 2 carbs per serving, and usually a serving of salad dressing on the bottle says 2 tablespoons. No sugars added if possible. Okay, now you can make that tallow and lard as well. Okay?
That's all I was gonna say.
Fats, tallows and lards, and I will add those to the non-dairy fats.
Yeah, you should put those on.
Yes. Now, in addition to that, so you can have 2 tablespoons of non-dairy and dairy fats. You can have 2 ounces of cheese, soft and hard. You can have 2 tablespoons salad dressing or added oils for your salad, and you can have 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise per day, no sugar added.
Oh, yes!
And you cannot interchange 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. It can be olive oil mayonnaise, it can be butter mayonnaise, it can be what's the other one that they're making now? Carnivore beef tallow mayonnaise. That's fine. But that is your mayonnaise.
I like the olive oil.
You may have avocado. but only up to 1/4 of a fruit a day if you want avocado. Olives, you can have any kind of olive you want. Any kind of olive. Green olive, black olive, purple olive. You can have
Can I have the green with the cheese
olive.
in it?
You can have yes, you can, but you have to count the cheese.
It's a trick question.
No, it isn't. You got to remove that little bit in there, which is about a 1/2 teaspoon from the 2 ounces per day that you're eating from your cheese. No cheating, Harry. You can have 6 olives total.
Oh, cheat?
6 olives. Pickles. You guys can have a serving of pickles, whatever the jar says. You can have 5 of the little mini dills. You can have 5 pickle chips. Look at your pickles and have a serving. If you want one nice pickle, have a pickle. It's not going to kill you. I would take some of the, check your carbs on your pickles. I love no sugar added bread and butter pickles. Yes, I do. I like those, and I like my dill pickles. So I will be adding pickles, but I'm going to have to count them. No more than 6 chips. 1 serving is what it is. Now, fresh lemon or lime juice, you can have 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. And I think 2 tablespoons is pretty much a regular store-bought dinky winky lemon. Well, a store-bought lemon compared to my monster lemon.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to measure my lemon because they're huge. Now,
squeeze that lemon.
I've added to this, which is something I have added that Harry and I are added, is you can have protein powder, or you can have protein powder or a keto chow.
Yeah.
You can have 1 to 3 portions per day, high protein, no sugars added. Because when you make your BBBE bread, you're going to be adding your protein powder or your keto chow to that. So I'm saying you can have, and I'm calling it protein powder or shake. It's keto chow, it's Equip, it's what are the drinks ones? It's any of those that you wish to use, but make sure you're counting the carbs in them. Make sure they don't have added sugars. Now you can have bone broth and collagen, condiments, seasonings, vinegars, mustard, ketchup, hot sauce, and salsa that have no added sugars. And you can use herbs and spices. So some of the herbs and spices, try to use the pure whole ingredients like onion powder, garlic powder, cracked pepper, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme, turmeric, oregano, basil, cumin, dill, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, cilantro, etc., etc., all the salts. Make sure that they're pure with no added sugars or fillers in any of the packaged products, any of the packaged seasonings. That's why we like using Redmond seasonings, where they've blended several seasonings together.
Yep.
That's why using something like the Kirkland no salt added seasoning that has 21 clean whole ingredients to it. So you need to start becoming a label detective.
Oh yeah.
A label detective.
I'm even learning how to do that.
Yes.
She's teaching me.
You need to, and if it says artificial flavors, you need to go onto their nutrition or pick up the phone and call the company Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and find out, what do you mean exactly? I have a lot of allergies, sir or madam, and I need to know what your artificial and natural flavorings, what that means, because I am allergic to aspartame. I am allergic to MSG. I am allergic to soy, and tell them so that they can tell you what that means, what their natural flavorings and artificial flavorings mean.
Yeah, you gotta know.
You gotta be a label detective.
When they say artificial flavors, it's like, oh, that's what I do. I pull a big old.
Yes. Now, what was your question here?
Okay, on the cheese.
Yes.
How much cheese can we have a day?
What does it say?
2 ounces, I think it said.
Yes, right here.
2 ounces. Okay, 2 ounces. Let's say I don't eat cheese on Monday.
You cannot carry over your limited amounts of food. This is per day.
So no, I couldn't say, okay, I get 4 ounces of cheese on Tuesday.
Nope. No, you can't. The only day that you can add more fats than what is listed in the serving portions are Sunday, when you are refueling your body and adding purposefully more calories, more fats, more meats, more protein and fats. You're still limiting your carbs, having a little bit more fats and carbs. That would be the day you would make your loaded broccoli.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Casserole. That would be the day to make your casseroles that have more cheeses and more fats in them.
Once a week, that's cool.
Yes, that would be the day to have the denser sausages, chorizos that are heavier in fats with them. But no, you can't say, well, I didn't eat my cup of vegetables yesterday, so I'm adding 2 cups of vegetables today. No, you cannot do that. Well, I didn't eat cheese yesterday, so I'm having double cheese today. That is not how it works. When today is over and done with, you start with the next. Now, caveat is you are allowed to switch days. You are allowed to take your Tuesday and switch it with your Friday.
Or whatever, right?
Or whatever. But you need to follow the rules for that specific day. And I draw an arrow. Let's say you're going to a family function, and you need to be able to eat specific things. Look for the day where it would work best for you and switch that day. That's all you need to do. If you want to switch your Sunday where you're refueling your body, you're eating your higher end of foods because you want to go out with your family and you know you're going to go to a specific restaurant and you have something favorite there that you love that's fatter, has more calories, has more meat, and that's what you want to do, take an arrow, draw it over to your lean day and change days. That's all you need to do. But you need to keep the food in the day. You can't carry it over and switch it around and follow it through.
I couldn't do like a 6-hour eating window one day with clean whole keto foods and then not do the rest of it and then skip over and do, let's say, something else from over here.
That's correct.
I can't cut them in half. So it's got to, if I'm going to switch, I got to know that.
Yes, you have to follow your protocol for that day. If you get stuck in a situation during the day where you start one way and you end in another, go ahead and switch it out with the day that matches that so that you are still in that week going to do a lean meat, high protein
you just opened the window.
That you are going to do an 18-hour day so that you, through 7 days, you have 1 refuel day. You have 2 lean meat, high protein days. You have 2 18-hour days and 2 BBBE or / carnivore days.
Right.
So that you are switching your meals up and doing something different at a different time every single day because your body is a wonderful machine. It moves right along. If you give it only so much food every single day, it's going to go, well, gee, I'm getting the same amount of food. I'm going to drop my energy expenditure down to here. I can make my body run at a lower RPM than I was doing when I was doing this. When I was revving the engine, why should I rev the engine all the time when I can drop the RPM down to this level, right? So all of a sudden I'm eating all this food and it's going, wow, I'm going to rev my engine. I'm going to go up. Look at all this energy. Wow. Let's do it this way. Energy. The next day, I drop my energy level drastically because I go from eating a refuel day to a lean protein day. And my body goes, well, what do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh, I'm going to grab some fat right from that stomach and I'm going to burn it as energy, right? Because all of a sudden your body was up here and now it's down here. So that's why we are switching.
So well
yes, because we switched it up so well during the month. And on the BBBE days, we tended to eat the same things. We tended to eat kind of the same thing.
Well, let's face it. We did the BBBE thing because a lot of people wanted us to do it out.
So now we're doing it.
I wasn't sure about it.
This challenge is getting us ready for April because Harry has his hip replacement surgery April 12th. And we have to revisit where we are. And I want to get him down to where he needs to be and as healthy as he can be before then. Anyway, you guys, if you have any questions regarding this, please leave us comments below. Please tell me. I'm in for March into weight loss with you. I'm in for it. You know, let me know, are you going to do straight keto except for the days where you're not, or are you hardcore carnivore but you're going to do the challenge?
I'm interested.
Because these are protocols. These are steps to tell you that you can eat what you want to eat, what works best for your body, but on a given day you're doing a different protocol. So we are really, really interested. I'm going to give both of these documents to Kim Helper, our admin, our Facebook group. If you guys have not joined, we have a great Facebook group. It is Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans. Harry's going to put it right here. I'm going the opposite way. I'm looking at a monitor. And we pin it to the top. If you cannot or are not part of that and you cannot find this, please go to our website, which is listed in the description area below. Click on Loving It on Keto website. Click on that, and there will be a post of it. There will be a picture of the website. What did I say?
Loving It on Keto website.
Website. And there will be a document you can print out. If you can't do that either, please email me at lovingitoonketo@gmail.com and say, Wendy, can you please send me the March challenge and the do's and don'ts list? I will be happy to do so. Anyway, you guys, I think that's it. I think we've wrapped it up for the day. You guys, let's get started. We'll see everybody March 1st. Yes, indeed. Hey, you guys, please do us a favor and don't forget, please like, subscribe, ring that little bell so that you get notified every time one of our videos go up. Please remember to give us a thumbs up. That helps throw us out to the YouTube universe. For some reason, YouTube has switched some things around. Some of you got lost. The subscriptions the bells weren't ringing. You weren't getting notified. So check that you are a subscriber. Check that
you
your
might have to go back in and
notifications-
resubscribe again. Because they did a change, and so things are being all screwed up.
So make sure your notification bell has rung, and you guys don't forget to leave us a comment. Comments really help too.
One more thing: if you hit that little bell, there's a drop down. And it'll ask you, do you want to be notified all the time? Do you want to be notified once in a while?
Oh.
So you want to make sure you hit the right one.
Hit the bell and then look at the little drop down and choose. Maybe that's what is happening with some of you.
Because they did a change.
Okay.
Okay, they've done a big change. So you might have to go back in and make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that
your notifications on, and you want to be notified when Loving It on Keto comes out. Because you never know what's going to be happening here at our house. That's for sure. Anyway, you guys, we'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Sally's half asleep.
I know.
She's like, did we put you to sleep? Did we put you to sleep?
She says, I don't know. I read she says, I was way ahead of you guys. I saw that challenge and I'm going for it. She's carnivore, she said.
Well, yeah, but she fasts every day anyways.